coming right up. The Thunder take. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on. Kind of a lopsided matchup tonight in some regards, but everyone loves an underdog.
Yeah, let's not forget, this is the NBA. Anything can happen, and even lower-ranked teams are elite. We could still have a real contest on our hands tonight.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. They've got James. Anthony Davis is out there with Embiid. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And then Durant with the jam.
Okay, normally the guy is a sleeper, but those were 2 loud points there by Kevin Durant.
Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. James looking it over with the shot. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by LeBron.
This is why SGA is a focal point of his offense, because of that ability to score.
Tatum kicks to Thompson. We're about 1 minute into the first. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Out to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Over Embiid. Gobert pulls it in. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me, now that team goes as Anthony Davis goes. When AD is feeling good and he's in rhythm, everything clicks. Coach said we'll need a team effort at both ends. Our communication has to be excellent, and even then, we're not going to completely stop him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's LeBron following the score by Golden State. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. James outside. Over Tatum. Tips it. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Tatum's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Mr. Gobert. Over Durant. Gobert, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Durant. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and, Greg, efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Embiid against Giannis. Here's Gobert. And the rejection by Wembanyama. The shot by Thompson, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Tatum against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. 4 on the shot clock. James dishes to Embiid. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Love to see Giannis get aggressive on defense, using that reach to track down the block.
And the Warriors miss again. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Down low. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Tatum. Traps in the tray.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. James up top, guarded by Tatum. Loads it up for Davis. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Warriors leading by 3. To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. Pass to Davis. Stolen by Thompson. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside, KD. Wembanyama passes to Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State. Over LeBron. Gobert pulls it in. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now here is Davis. Over Thompson. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Embiid.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Warriors on top, up by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
Oklahoma City trailing. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jason Tatum is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Durant in at the 4. And Richard, you've watched LeBron James over the years. His approach never wavers. It never changes.
He is all business all the time, on the court, off the court. The consistency of his focus and mental toughness is unbelievable.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Pass to James. Here's the 3. They get it back. Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Luke Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Attention fans.
second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to James. Embiid with the screen on Tatum. LeBron kicks to Embiid. Davis, that's for two. The Warriors pull it in. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Wembanyama. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama. Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant's. You're going to see more Wembys. You're going to see more Chet Holmgrens because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now.
The Thunder with another miss.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Wembanyama, a screen on LeBron. No good from Durant. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It goes on Jason Tatum.
And using the defender's aggression against him, Gilgeous-Alexander with a savvy move.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Pass to Durant. Wembanyama with it. And here is Tatum. And it's off from 3-point range.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Richard, we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
Both good from the line that time. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Thompson against Embiid. Outside, KD. Clock at 6. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Basket counts.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Pass to James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Antetokounmpo finds Tatum. A 3 from Tatum.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
It's time for teachers. Who wants a free t-shirt? That Nation, let me hear you.
.105 left now here in the second. LeBron against Tatum. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Thompson over James. The Thunder pull it in. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. 36 seconds left in the first half of the game. Low block shot on the way. That misses off the backboard. The Warriors have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. The Thunder have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Back to Davis. Tatum against Gilgeous-Alexander. Great D that time from Tatum. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Warriors lead by 1. The chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and we've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Into center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
Oklahoma City trailing. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Davis is out there with Embiid. And it's LeBron James. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. RJ last season, LeBron passed 40,000 career points. Do you think we'll ever see someone get even close to that number again?
Probably not, Kevin. Not in my lifetime. You have to understand, you're going to have to score 25 points a game for 20-plus seasons to even have a chance. LeBron, he's one-on-one.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Shoots from 12. They get it again. Kicks it out to James. Off target with his 3. Warriors shooting from the field. 44%. Not bad. Here's Tatum. Thunder with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Back to James. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 3 now for Oklahoma City. And it's the Warriors' ball. Here's Wembanyama. Hands the 12-footer. Wembanyama's got 6 points.
And you don't anticipate a guy over 7 feet tall pulling up and drilling a shot like that.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. We thank you for the report.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis gets a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. The Warriors trail. Thompson outside. Nailed from three-point land. Thompson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 7.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Gobert with the screen on Thompson. 5 to shoot. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Oh, that's too smooth. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander with some clever playmaking there.
For Oklahoma City, they have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. To the paint. And they double up Embiid. And here's Davis for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. And it's a 3-point Oklahoma City lead.
Just some quick thinking from AD. Doesn't want to give the D any time to react. Just catch it and shoot it.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Wembanyama finds Thompson. Chalk up 2 there. Thompson's got 5.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
58 seconds left to play here in the third. Davis kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Davis. Just 5 on the clock. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th assist in this one. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Tatum on the wing. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. So smooth on the 3 from Durant.
What a ruthless move by Durant. Dealing a big blow to the opponent's morale. Look at the 3-point answer.
Pass to James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Tatum. Inside.
Tatum automatic. I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one released in time, but no good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Thunder. They lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Durant is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. Wembanyama finds Giannis. And Davis sends it back.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, come on, man. That was never going to happen.
That's to Gobert. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Embiid. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Embiid's got the lead up to 4 now for the Thunder. Thompson passes to Wembanyama. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, in 5 made threes, a 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
The first one falls.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Has to Gobert. Embiid in the corner. Outside, Davis. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Now Tatum, started by Davis. Here's Wembanyama. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got the game tied up here for the Warriors. Just over a minute and a half play here in the fourth. And now Daigneault calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, James. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. KD looking around. Just 5 to shoot. To take the lead. The Thunder pull it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. Pass to Embiid. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks the three-pointer.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Now here's Tatum. Back to Giannis. Now here's Durant. Tatum setting the pick for Durant. Shoots over Embiid. LeBron grabs the miss. The Thunder leading by 3. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Back to LeBron. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Giannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Johnson finds Antetokounmpo. And good that time.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Free throw no good for Giannis.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Embiid. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And here's James outside. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Durant kicks to Tatum. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen? You know what to do. Show us those moves. Let's go. Keep it going. Let's hear it for all of the dancers.
Stolen by Thompson. One-on-one here. Here's KD. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And now a 3-point Warrior lead. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Davis with a screen on Thompson. It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Davis.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
2 shots.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. So it's the Warriors now. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Got it.
A big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the two-point lead. Most important thing, no open three.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a three. But they'll probably try for a two. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
No good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the gap to 1. Here's Tatum, and there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Jason Tatum taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
LeBron can't get it to go. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Third personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for 2. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Embiid from outside. No good. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Giannis, you have said in the past you have even more untapped potential. So how did you put your fingerprints on this game?
I'm just here to do whatever it takes to help my team win. Did a great job executing, moving the ball. And this is what we do. This is what we do. We play together, and whatever we do, hopefully we can get a win at the end of the day.
Well, it certainly turned into a win tonight, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, D.A., thanks again. And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Hart. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Out there and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hello everyone, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Davis out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's LeBron James. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Gobert in at center, filling out the middle. And it's Mobley, that time on the assist from Tatum.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. James outside. James double teamed. Plenty of space. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
Developing the catch and shoot jumper. Giannis has done a nice job with that.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Tatum. A deep three. The long distance three is buried.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. The three, James. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Tatum with a screen. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
He's got a nice feel for the crossover, but you still have to finish it off.
Tatum passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Up top, Embiid. Rebounded by LeBron.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Love the intensity from Curry, finding a way to work through the contact.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I spoke with the Cavaliers head coach for a bit. He spoke about LeBron James' ability to completely control the game. They want to set the pace for themselves and make LeBron and his guys play catch-up. Coach said we have to play our brand of basketball and not worry about who's on the other side. Play our game, set the pace, and we should be all right. Back to you, B.A.
Thanks for that, Allie. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
It's time for the dance man. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Look at those moves. You're on the big screen.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Mobley against Antetokounmpo. Throws it up high, and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chants.
Three-pointer Embiid. The rebound by the Timberwolves. 1:52 left to play in the first. Back to James. Antetokounmpo against Embiid. From 17, and Minnesota again with a bucket.
With the threat of his drive where he's lethal, the defense has to live with Giannis shooting the mid-range jump shot.
Pass to Tatum. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wembanyama. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Curry, a screen on Mobley. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Curry. 56 seconds left in the first. Here's Davis. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. He's off on the second. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Outside Davis. On the wing, Curry. Mobley grabs the board.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Wembanyama finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Jacks up a 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers ahead, up by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. 3-point lead. Mobley out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Wembanyama in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
First team foul.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shai in the league.
It's both from the stripe.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. James passes to Antetokounmpo. No good on the triple.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring. He said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie. Tatum against Curry. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here's Davis. Joel Embiid with the board. The Cavaliers lead by 5. Tatum with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. With a 9-footer. And Davis with the block.
That infinite wingspan of Davis is on full display there.
James passes to Curry. James, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 from Curry. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Now the Cavaliers with it. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Pass to Tatum. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Antetokounmpo against Mobley. James passes to Antetokounmpo. James deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
It's like running into an immovable object. Gobert setting that pick nicely.
Antetokounmpo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander, a good look. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game. Timberwolves trail by 7. James with the ball. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Antetokounmpo outside.
2 minutes remaining in the
James against Tatum. James with the focus.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Antetokounmpo. All sorts of time. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Curry finds Davis. Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Mobley. On the wing, Tatum. Checked by James. Tatum against James. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. From about 19. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That would fall. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all 3 levels.
They set the screen. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Cavaliers on D. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. James outside. Shot clock at 5. The 3. Wow! LeBron James with the range.
Well, I don't think anybody is expecting this shot. LeBron showing some confidence with that long ball.
Antetokounmpo against Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 seconds left to play in the first half. Embiid, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he hits the jumper for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Cleveland. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. 6-point lead. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Stephen Curry is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's James in at the 2-guard position. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Curry. Wow, Curry takes the hit and finishes inside.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Embiid against Davis. Now here's Embiid. He's closely guarded. And Davis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Clock is at 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, I don't want to dismiss the defensive chops of Antetokounmpo. I mean, he is so good at handling himself on the defensive end, whether he's guarding his own guy or in position to help his teammates.
James finds Antetokounmpo. Davis drawing the double team. James passes to Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Cleveland calls timeout. .90 seconds into the second half now. Pass to Embiid. Gilgeous-Alexander against Antetokounmpo. Mobley. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Antetokounmpo. Now James. For the lead. Nice work inside from James.
Well, that's exactly where LeBron wants to go. Almost unstoppable once he gets the ball in the painted area.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Antetokounmpo. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Outside Curry. Six on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 14. Embiid inside. He's covered by Curry. Wembanyama pass to Mobley. Keeps it alive.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Up top, Davis. Pass to Curry. There's 1:40 left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Outside for Davis. Antetokounmpo against Mobley. From deep 3-point land. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Embiid, a screen on Curry. Now here's Embiid, guarded closely. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Well, I tell you, it's pretty obvious. Embiid takes pride in and enjoys tricking his defenders and getting them to jump on the pump.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
Good on both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
James against Tatum. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to James. Puts up a 3. Oh, LeBron buries a 3.
Well, you know, defensively, you try to keep LeBron out of the lane, but then he drops that on you.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over to the inside. Here's Wembanyama. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 6 assists in the game.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
James passes to Curry. The shot, no good. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Mobley. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Davis. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Cavaliers on top. They lead by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. We've got Jason Tatum. Joel Embiid is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Evan Mobley. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Count it.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Curry for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Tatum. Shot is up. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. And Cleveland leads by 4.
The big man draws so much attention, so Embiid takes advantage of that and finds an open teammate.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to James. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's foul number 2 for him. Gobert against Embiid. Back to James.
Yeah, with his length and athleticism, Tatum has the tools to be a lockdown defender.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Davis. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, he just hasn't found his rhythm tonight, partly because he's gotten fewer touches.
James, outside. Nails it from 3. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Cleveland calls timeout.
On the court is your hot squad. Who wants a T-shirt?
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Embiid, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Embiid against Davis. 5 to shoot. Shoots from 14. And and he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there.
Like to see Embiid finishing like that. Not afraid to get physical, not backing away from the contact while being fouled.
Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
I don't know what to do about that. Davis just powering it down.
Antetokounmpo against Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Wembanyama. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
James outside.
2 minutes.
Double team on James. Outside Curry. Davis a screen. Fires for 3. Mobley grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Tatum. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Timberwolves trail by 3. The floater. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Embiid elevates.
Joel Embiid on top of things there, folks. Recognizing a big possession and commanding the ball.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. James inside. Tatum's there. James finds Antetokounmpo. That one no good. Good D by Mobley. And an intentional foul right there.
Anthony Davis, his second team foul.
Minnesota on D. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Bullseye! And now it's a 7-point Cavalier lead.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And Minnesota calls time here. 30 seconds left to play in the fourth. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
It's hard to say whether they have enough time for a quick shot and a foul.
I agree with you. Time is not on their side, but that's really their only hope, so I'm sure that's what they'll try to do.
Let's see what you got. You must have left your dancing shoes at home.
30 seconds left to play in the fourth. Oh, he buries it from outside.
You see why they trust Curry. I mean, give him the rock and let him make a play.
And so they foul intentionally.
His third team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Right side, out to James. 3-pointer. Oh, he nails it! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
There is no doubt about who they were going to on that one. Of course not. LeBron coming through.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Big free throws right there to make this a 2-possession game.
Antetokounmpo against Mobley. Lets a 3 fly. The shot by James, no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
At the line for Cleveland, Evan Mobley, taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Cleveland winning this one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.